Good morning, Facebook friends, and those out there that kind of just watch my Facebook because it's funny, and also just waiting to tell people something that I did wrong. So it's kind of interesting. I was talking to someone about that and about how sometimes we need to block people out of our life. Sometimes we need to just stop communicating with them. That doesn't mean we need to block them out of our life. It just means we need to take a break from interacting with them quite a bit. I mean, personal boundaries are healthy for us. They are also healthy for the other person so that they can at least realize how they're treating someone. And personalities sometimes just don't click and don't match, don't mesh. It doesn't necessarily mean that the other person's a bad person or you're a bad person. It just means they don't match. I'm a very friendly person, and sometimes my friendliness is misconstrued as flirting, and sometimes it's just weird to the other person because I call them sunshine or hun or whatever like that because, well, I grew up a lot down in California and also and got a lot of southern behaviors, southern atmospheric, I guess, mannerisms. And everyone calls each other hun, honey, uh, hey, sugar plum, that type of thing. And it's no big deal. They just realize it's just a term of endearment of saying hi to someone. So, but with that being said, it has a tendency where every day somebody has an odd against you or you have an odd against someone else. You may not see eye to eye. And so you pray for it and you pray about it. Or there's something going on that you're afraid of approaching, or something that you're afraid of going for. Or something's coming that you don't want to happen. I have lots of friends that are going through cancer or maybe going through an operation or going through this COVID. And, a friend of mine brought attention to Luke 22. Luke 22 shows an event where Jesus is praying in the garden. And he asks God, he says, if someone else can take this cup from me, please, if you can take this cup from me, take it from me. But it's your will be done, not mine. And so he willingly gives himself to Christ, or to God. Christ gives himself to God. For those of you that don't understand the concept of the Trinity, that's fine. Go through that another time. But Christ is talking to God, and he's saying, Father, if you can take this from me, please take it from me, but I will do it. That's a paraphrase. And so, but right after that verse in Luke 22, God sends an angel to strengthen him. We all need each other. We're all meant for a friend or someone to be able to help each other. So I want you to think about that Christ, even though he's God in man's form, went through a lot of physical attributes that we go through as humans because he became human. He has physical limitations. We have physical limitations, and ours happens to be a heart, a brain, a mind, a body. And so sometimes we need to take a break from others. We need to recharge. But we also need to reconnect. So those that are like blocking people because of a misunderstanding or because of this election or something, think about what you're doing. Because there's always a time where you can reconnect if you really want to and bring God glory, because God is a God of reconciliation. He is a God that continues to love regardless and takes care of us in spite of ourselves. So read Luke 22 and see what happens. I hope that encourages you. I hope that helps and enriches your life. I love you guys. Have a blessed day.